Let's see. Get chunkin' humans in Bonelands. To be chosen in Bonelands. Balance shade. Look at doing hollows. Get chunks in North Haven. Get human. Get yeah. Human and even. Yeah, see if I get 5 more, or if I get like 4 more humans, get an upgrade. A lot. Where's my list of humans? There it is. There's 2 in the Nether. And then there 1 in Haven. Have there. I'll take the tornado path the maker forge. Crossroads. Where am I?
Good
Go
evening.
back to Crossroads.
Please take your time.
We're gonna have to look at potentially going back to the hollows and getting rid of the sword because our damage output is becoming higher than the sword damage output. So the sword was a good advantage at the beginning, but it will limit us coming soon. There's a way to do whip swing combos with the sword, but I don't know how to do that yet. They've been figuring that out. Speedrunners have. Yeah, see, might keep the sword for a bit because that counter damage, still based off of strength, is like 400, which is pretty damn good. It's hard to beat. See, the human is up here. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, see, we're doing like 200 damage. Like 400 counter damage. It's pretty good. Oh yeah, there's a big guy up here, I forgot. Yeah. See, he was tough for us before. We beat him handedly now. Oh yeah, we can get these things now, I forgot. Yeah, we are gonna have to backtrack and do a search for stuff that we can now collect with our new powers, but honestly, we have 1 more hollow to get, and then we have all of them, and that would be the best time to backtrack. So just in case we run into something along the way of backtracking that we can't get because we're missing a hollow, then I'd have to backtrack again. So I'm better off waiting to do all the backtracking at once. But I will do some backtracking right now that I know will get us the humans we want for the upgrade. Which there is one back here, I believe. Anything else in there?
No more! No more!
Hello, human.
Please!
Alright, so that one human is good. Crossroads human. Chunk. Is a chunk. Chunk. I'm trying to think of the quickest way. Probably warping. Where is that at? TG. Human. Oh, the Nether. There's a couple things in the Nether we could go do. That's true. Oh, look at that. Always look up. Always look up. What else we got going on here? Alright, so we got the human here. I don't think there's really anything else. Could go do the... We could open up the Blistering Bridge shortcut. Yeah. I think we have what we need to do that. No. Smash! Wow, that does 441 damage. See, okay, that does make me want to switch away from the sword, because technically we can get just as much counter damage now with the flame hollow. So it may be worth actually going back to the hollows. That's a good point. That is a good point. Did we get this over here? No, we didn't. Small Lurcher cluster. Whoa, I guess you can't grab that. Alright. Oh yeah, we should check to see what we have assigned to our weapons. Okay, we got stuff assigned. We do need to balance our shade, but in order to do that, we're gonna need to go back for the chunk. Which technically we can't get yet because we don't have this ability here, but I think there might be a way to get it early, which I'd love to test out. But let's go open up the Blistering Bridge really quick, if we can. I don't know if you need all the hollow abilities to do this or not. Oh shit, there's this room. Fuck. I forgot about this. We might get wrecked here, we'll see. Definitely want to take out these side guys. Good. He saw me. Come up here, buddy. Did you see him kind of trying to jump? Oh, there, he finally made it. Okay, I think we'll be alright in this room. We do have our... what you call it? We do have our... Havoc form if we need it. For the big guy, but we took down a big guy earlier, which is fine. So... We'll be alright. Oh, I see how it is. Do we get a heal? Yep, we got a heal off him. That's exactly what I wanted. That's why I switched to lightning, because I have my enhancement that leeches health lurchers off of guys, or has a higher ability to do it. Let's break this open, just in case we need to escape. Okay, so you need the one ability to get back up out of here. So if we go down this way, we can't get back up out until we get to the other end. So that's good to keep in mind. Alright, let's wake up Big Boy. Let's wake him up with a little dose of lightning. Come on, bro. Okay, that hurt a bit. I'll give you that. Whoa. What do you got? Okay, it made me heal. Good job. Gotcha. Got him. Alright, what was he hiding anyway? Fragment? Okay. Definitely use fragments for upgrading. Anything else in... This is a pretty area. I love this, like, luminescent stuff they put. I think it goes good with the purple. Alright, so we came through there. And we gotta go down through there. Alright. I don't feel as fragile as I used to be. I was kind of scared coming in here, but we did alright. Alright, point of no return, guys. There is a Volgrum this way, but we will have to race through some guys to get it, which I think will be worth it. We do have Hammer, which we will need to knock back some of the armored dudes coming up. But yeah, this is a big drop into some lava if you don't treat it properly. So let's go Spider-Ball mode. So you don't need all the hollow abilities to get back here. You can do it with the, really, so far we've only needed, oh, I guess we needed Storm to fly up to the area to get here. And then we need, Force to do this wall thing, so. Oh, what killed us? That was weird.
Wait, is that same weird, like, you just die instantly?
Yeah, that was really weird. Yeah.
That is a glitched area in your game.
That was weird, guys. Like, I don't know what killed me there. Okay. Well, the good news is we can just fly up there again and see what's up. I'm not worried about the souls at all. We didn't have a huge amount. We got some nice items, so not a big deal. I'm not gonna fight those guys again, though. We're just gonna go break through here. That was really weird. Hey, what's up? Obby Gamer. Hey, what's up? Super ill here. Enjoy the host. Oh, thank you for the host, my friend. Why are you ill? What is going on? Just got the flu or something? Alright, so yeah, the guys respawn here, but I do not care about them here, because we got all the items here, so they can suck it. I don't know why we died, though. That is the freaky thing. Like, maybe it thought we fell into the lava? I don't know. We'll try this again and see what happens. I'll try making sure we are fully off the track. I don't know what killed us, to be honest. That was really, yeah, there's our thing. Okay, yeah. I really don't know. Nice try, dude. I can do that too. Yeah, that was weird. This game is getting weirdly glitchy sometimes. Alright, check this out though, guys. We are above the Blistering Bridge. We are on the side of the area. So there's a Vulgrim back there that I want to race to, because technically when I jump down here I don't have a way of getting back up. So yeah, I want to race through there and get the Vulgrim and then fight those guys. Might activate that switch really quick so it opens the bridge. But that is about it. Alright, we open the bridge. Now we'll run away from these dudes. Taking this archer out will help us later, though. These guys will probably follow us up to Vulgrim, won't they? They're not following us up here. Alright, so good news is we activated Vulgrim. Let's go ahead and give him a little thunder. Let's see what's going on here. Alright. Let me take these skellies on separately. Actually, let me see if I can get a heal off of them. There we go. Got a nice sweet heal off of them. Alright, let's go back here. Alright. Alright, took that guy down. Heart is pounding. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? February seemed packed. I will sleep soon. Oh, February? What is going on in February, man? Not getting much sleep? Lurcher cluster. Let's deposit this shit over now.
Good eating. This will be fun. As you wish. Farewell for now.
Farewell for now. Healing shard, always handy. Sleep is for the weak, right? Actually, I've been trying to get better sleep myself. Recently, I've been tracking my sleep and things like that. Ooh, I gotta heal off him. I will use that heal. Oh, it's going to the Soul Lurcher, though. Alright, so if we want some heals, go kill the Lurcher. Got it. Is there another archer up there? I can't see. I don't think so. I see how it is. Yeah, let's get some heals off this Lurcher. Where'd the Lurcher go? Oh, there it is. Yay, heals. Picked up one heal. Alright, alright. Have some of that. There we go. Got him. We attracted the lava brute. Fucker. Sure. We'll fight the lava brute. Why not? Oh, 3 hits, I forgot. Whoa! Three hits. Always get away from when they die. Alright. Well, that was fun. Let's go Storm. Did we get any heals? No, I didn't. Alright, well, we got 9 healing shards if we need them. Get to pull this guy out. Let's go. Okay. Alrighty, alrighty. Pop one of them heals. Hey, we got a sliver off of them. Hey, is there any items around here? No. Nope, no items around there. Hopefully my mic is working. I should really check my audio here in a minute. Alright, let's go storm. Try to take down this archer. See, that's what I hate about this thing. Yeah, see, that sucks. You really try to use that to counter range dude, and because of the angle, it doesn't. It should, like, arc over things, I think. But I guess that tells you need the high ground sometimes. I don't know. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Well, we want to go up the other way. Which actually would lead back way through the depths. That's interesting. I never thought of that. Back toward the depths. That might be interesting, actually, to backdoor the depths. We will have to check that out in a second. I'm gonna run this way really quick to see if we, well, one, to try to get some heals off these skellies, and two, to make sure I got, there's some items up in this one room, which I think I went back for already, but I want to double check. Want to double check. Discount double check. Hey, we got some heals. I actually filled up on heals. Cool, and there's this Fulgrim here. I like pulling out this weapon to get some heals back. Works rather well. Alright, so there is, yeah, there's this area up here, which a lot of people don't see. You can jump up to and grab. I think we got the item in here already. Yeah, we did. Alright. Just double checking. You learn to use this move more. Alright, so yeah, we want to go back across the bridge and look about backdooring, backdooring this area. It's funny, there's almost like a bridgeway above it that's built. Very weird design. Thank you guys for the host, by the way. Alright, Vulgrim. I forget what is this way. I know it leads through the depths, which is the alternate way of coming here. Never thought of using it to get into the depths, which is rather interesting, actually. Small Lurcher cluster. Blistering Bridge. See it there. Such a cool area, man. Or such a hot area, I should say. Such a hot area. Oh, wait. We wanted to drop this shit off at Vulgrim. Yeah, since we're over here. Sorry, guys, give me 1 sec. Definitely want to give these souls to Vulgrim before we venture further. Because I might change my mind if we get killed in there and not want to have to go back.
This will be fun for both of us.
Wow. The
As
levels
you
are
wish.
getting expensive at this point. We're level 34. Yeah, they're getting a little expensive at this point. Okay, I don't remember what I'm getting myself into here. We have to stay flame. Oh. Actually. We could do that. Oh, I better go flame here because this guy's about to wreck me. Oh shit. Fortification shard. Whatever. Let's just go ahead and use a regular heal. Keep my respites. You will sleep soon. Alright. Those guys were a little tough because of the lava. Yeah, this totally backdoors the depths, sort of. Oh, but we don't have what we need to get up there and stuff. That's how they limit it. Interesting. So we'll only be able to go so far. There's some guys under there who want to fight me. Alright. Okay, we can still get out of here. Just can't go up that way. Might be a way to cheese it, but technically we can't go that way. Technically, we can't get out of here. No, because you... That's right. No, so you're cut off here. Alright. Because, yeah, you normally fall through there. And get back up otherwise over here. Get to the other areas. Okay. So, yeah, you're cut off here. Alright, good to know. We got some items though. Go back to flame here. Alright. So you're pretty much cut off here. Try to float over those rocks and get up or something. No. No. Alright. Tis what it is. At least we got some upgrade materials and some items and shit. So you can't really backdoor it without stasis, and you only get stasis from going to the depths, so good to know. So they block it via stasis, and they block it via force, which we have force now, so we can get in the one way.
This will be fun for both of us, as you wish.
Actually, probably have some Lurcher cash we can cash in. You know, we were saving some. We should save like 1,200. So we can cash these in. Save these bottom 3 for the next set of. This will give us 1,200 for the next set of angelics and demonics after we beat gluttony. So we'll save these for after gluttony so we can buy the artifacts that we need. Oh, we have 6 pieces of adamantium already. Nice.
Do make sure they scream, horseman.
Start using some wrath shards. Alright. Well,
Good eating.
you upgrade.
This will be fun for both of us. As you wish.
Alright, so we want to go 12 here. So that brings us to 430. once we get the plus 30% from Rider's Mercy, that will be 43 times 3 is 120. That's 550. And this gives us 475, 525. So at our current healing capacity, with the Rider's Mercy, it'll kind of equal out once we save a few more humans. There is enough humans we could save. We just saved, I think, number 12. There's a human in the Bonelands, and there's 2 humans in the Nether, which would bring us to 15, which would give us the plus 30% health. From Rider's Mercy, which means we can stop pretty much upgrading health for the most part until we maximize our healing capacity, which could happen actually in the Nether. There's one more there's one more core upgrade for Nephilim's Respite in the Nether, where those 2 humans are. So, technically, we could go to like level 13 or 14 health max is where we want to max out at. 100% strength is where we want to max out at there. We're eventually going to respec to an arcane build after we drop the sword, though, which we're getting close to doing now.
Do make sure
So, let's head over to not the Bonelands yet. We're in the Hollows now. I think we're not going to totally do that. There's a chunk that we can go get. Yeah, let's go get the chunk, I guess.
Please take your time.
That is gonna be North End, I think. Now we have the Force Hollow. We can't get up into the one cave. I'm trying to think of where else we could go with the abilities we got. So, where are we? We're trying to get up there. There's a thing in there that we could get potentially. Oh wow. It hit hard. I was just about to heal too. But that's okay. It's nice to know that we can still get wrecked by some dudes in this area. It's not super easy yet. Actually, you know what? We could grind some souls while we're here, now that I think about it. Yeah, let's go on a soul grind. Let's do it. This will be fun. What up, bitches? Hey, how's it going? Hey, you too. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Gotta watch out. Whoa. There's one guy in there I'm not gonna get. Fortunately. Oh. There you go. Check this out, guys. Come on, you guys. I just want to play ball. There we go. So we killed most of the guys in this area. And we were able to get a bunch of souls off of it. Without really attacking. Thanks to this holy water down here. It's a good way to take out most of the guys in this area who would have annoyed us otherwise. There is a guy down here we did not. Oh, this guy too. So there's still some guys to worry about. I don't want an undying shard. Why do you keep switching shards on me? I think we already got these guys, yeah. Already got these guys. Let's see if we can get a heal off this guy. Get those big guys still knocking around down there. So we killed most of the guys in this area, but some of them didn't follow us down into the holy water. Sounds screwed up a little bit. I love that you can bash cars with this thing. It's so satisfying. It's better when you have the enhancement that gives you souls attached to it. But that's okay. I killed you earlier, garbage can.
Greetings.
well,
This will be fun for
let's
both
use
of
some
us.
souls.
As you wish. Farewell for now.
So you don't, I mean, you don't get a whole lot. You could do it a little faster. Like, we could have had that down to, I don't know, 2 minutes. 1,200 souls. That's like 600 souls per minute. It's not too shabby. A lot of people's wreck cars over here. So you don't need a charge shot to do it. The force is heavy enough that you could even do that to break it or a few hits. Ah, it feels so much cleaner over here now. There is a guy back here. I don't know if we want to mess with him, actually. I can try to get a heal off. Yeah, I don't know if that was worth it. Killed him, but definitely did not get a heal off him. Alright. Forgot about that hidden guy down there. Alright, well let's go do what we came here to do, and let's go get a chunk. Which is up this way. Those guys are dead. No, those guys are still alive because they didn't follow us, but that's okay, we're not after them. Alright. So that's where you first see the Tree of Haven from across there, like when you first make your way out of Fake Envy's area. Oh, we could go up and do that. Eh. We'll check that out after this. Oh. Well, why did that kill me? Why are things killing me over here out of nowhere? This patch is really weird. That is fucked up. Like, she doesn't take fall damage, and that could kill her anyway, normally. I keep dying randomly. I'm glad I'm not doing the hold 3,000 souls on me thing, because that's crazy. Like, why did that kill me? I have no idea. No idea. Yeah, this is a spot. Weird. Here, get some heals. Alright. There we go. That's most of the guys in the area that time. Whew. Oh, bug. Hey, did we just get a heal off the bug? Thanks. Thanks, bug. I didn't know you could get heals off them. I guess it makes sense. They're technically an enemy, even though they're helpful to you. Alright. Got some more souls. Don't know why we died falling there, but hey. What Epski? See if we can get this platforming right this time. Alright. Alright. Now, let's finally go do what we came here to do, and let's get through here. Alright. There you go. Angelic artifacts. And then there's one more in here, I believe. Yeah. Ooh, piece of adamantium. Alright. Okay, I think we broke everything that way. Let's head down the stairs. Chunk of adamantium. There's a piece of chunk and an angelic back here. Nice. Alright. That was cute. Totes worth coming back for. Plus we got some more souls. We'll just cheat our way down. I guess you could get back this way. I never thought about that. There you go. Cheat our way down. To think, we went through and cleared out this whole area. The big boys down there still pissed off at me. Let's go drop these at the room.
What would you... This will be fun for both of as you wish.
Another level.
Farewell for...
Alright, well, we did say we'd go a little higher on that. So 44 times 3 is like 1200 plus another 12 is 156. That puts us at 600. Yeah, I think that's the max we want to go. With the Rider's Mercy plus 30, that'll put us at just around 600 health, which is the maximum you're fully upgraded enough to do. So there's really no point in going higher, because then you won't be able to heal your full health bars the way I see it anyway. I mean, if you're still getting two-shotted, maybe it would be worth it, but... Oh, shit! Whoa! That killed us. Why are we dying so easy? I don't get it. It's like there's something weird going on. I mean, I know we're on Apocalyptic, but it's like it's insta-deathing us or getting us extra damage somehow. I don't get it. Maybe he doesn't like that we have the sword. I don't know. I guess we can get this item at least. I don't know if there is a way to jump up there. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? How do you guys do? Let's try a different route this time. There he goes. Yeah, that was definitely was not everybody though. Oh, okay, yeah, there's some more. Wow. North end. Definitely a good method. Anybody else still on? Alright, we're gonna try to go up that way really quick and hopefully not insta-die this time. I don't know what was up with that. There's a guy up here, I think. Isn't there? I thought there was a guy up here. Alright. Watching my health meter here. We have full health. Drop off here. Alright. I think there's an item down below here or something. Yeah, on that rock or something. I think we got that already. We might have gotten this already too. Figured I'd come back up here and check while we're here. Yeah, we got that item. And I think there was an item down below us. Got that item. Alright. Yeah, I think we got all this stuff already. Yeah. Alright. So that's done. I think we'll head to the Nether then and get the couple humans there. In the meantime, you guys can check out this cool view. Cool view of these sleepy boys down here. Alright, I will be back in a few minutes. Let's leave this right here for you. Yo, 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 Dogs for Life. Thanks for checking me out, man. Sorry, I was on a break. I am back now, though. Give me 1 second. Grab a drink really quick. Good stuff. Alright, let's get back into this. So I was going down a list of some things to do before we go into the depths. I picked up a chunk in this area. Did some soul runs. In fact, we got to turn in these souls to Volgrimir. Picked up a couple humans. So we need to go back to the Bonelands. And we need to go back to the Nether. I think we'll do the Nether first. There's a couple humans. And a respite upgrade there. And I think there's an enhancement we could get too, but we're probably not going to use it, but probably grab it just in case. So I think we'll head into the Nether next. How are you doing, man, though? Thank you for coming in, chatting with us. I don't want to fight these big dudes. I already got the items down there. And the souls that they'll give me. See, why did we just die from that? Why? Why did we just die from that? They must have done some upgrade so people can't... I wonder if they did some patch so that people can't do that cheat drop. They're really trying to stop speedrunners, I think, from doing some of the tricks that they do. But if it's detrimenting me from, like, being able to fall from somewhere I should be able to get down from, like, that really sucks. I might have to make a clip of this for the devs, because if this was from an upgrade, in fact, let me check. Well, let me respawn here real quick and see if that's the case. See if there was an upgrade before I start mouthing off about him. Like that. Alright, well, we'll do another Souls run really quick. Show you how to do the Souls run here. See, my Lurcher should be over there. We'll grab that. Wake these boys up. We're just shortcutting through here, actually, so we can aggro this guy. Ah. Oh, we gotta watch these hits here. Alright, so there's a guy here who'll probably get a hit on me. Yeah, ooh, a couple hits. Heal there just in case. Yeah, I'm glad we did, because... Sorry, it's getting a little slow on me. We're just trying to leave him down here so we'll die like that. There we go, look at that. Look at that, it's so beautiful. Oh, you got a hit on me. Heal just in case. There you go, that's how you get some souls, baby. There's still some guys running around up there. Come on, guys, come join the party. Let the holy water cleanse you. Will the holy water kill the bug? Let's find out. Yep. They only take 30 damage. Alrighty. That was fun. Bro, do you know you called me, bro, do you know the game called Anthem? Yeah, I do, actually. That looks really cool. It's definitely on my radar of possible games to pick up. I'll want to try it out first before I buy it, though. But definitely is looking like some multiplayer fun. Bug respawned and tried to come down and get me. So yeah, easy way to kill a lot of the guys in this area. Just gotta aggro them and lead them all down here. Might be a few stragglers left around that we gotta keep an eye out for. See if I can get a heal off of the bug here. No, no heal, Lurcher. All right, so we got our souls back, and we got another round of souls actually for aggroing all the guys in the area and killing them with the holy water. So the trick with this is you got to run through here once. Fulgrim's back there under the trees, so you got to run this way through here once, and open up the wall here. There is a purple wall here normally, which you can break through before you have Force Hollow because there is this purple goo here and there's a bug here. So you can you have to fight through here once to open this wall. Once you open the wall here, it'll stay open forever. There'll be some barriers here you want to break down just by dashing through them. But basically you just aggro all the guys in this area, you lead them down there to the water, and then the water kills them and finishes them off. You get all the souls, and you can turn them into Fulgrim. What, just gonna need 2 more to have a 4-man group? Oh yeah, cool, man. Yeah, I'd definitely love to group up with you. What system are you gonna be playing on, or do you know if it's gonna be cross-play? You're right. I'm on PS4. Okay. Yeah, is it going to be crossplay? Or we'll have to get on PS4?
Good eating. This will be fun for both of us. As you wish. Farewell for now.
Make sure you friend me on PS4 if you haven't already. Let me give you my PSN name because it's different from my normal one. Alright, that's my PSN name, Akmel666 on PSN. I'm Epic Stream Man everywhere else. But until they let you change PSN names, that is my PSN name for now. Alright, so we got everything we wanted in this area. We got my souls back. We just gave them to Volgron. It wasn't enough to upgrade fully to another level. So I think we'll head into the Nether.
Good eating.
I'm gonna add you. Yeah, I have PS4 too. PS4, Xbox, PC, and Nintendo Switch, and the PS3, and an Nvidia Shield that lets me play some other stuff. So I can play almost anything. Right now I'm playing on Xbox.
Farewell for now.
That's just 'cause that's what I bought the game on, because it does 4K. I don't have a PS4 Pro, unfortunately, but that's fine. Alright, we were going to go to the Nether.
What would you ask of this humble merchant? Please
Serpent
take your
holes.
time.
Even Nether. We don't want Tangled Grotto. Or do we want Tangled Grotto? Yeah, we want Tangled Grotto. You know what, I'm going to fight my way back towards the enhancement first, since I don't really want to do that. I'll get that out of the way first. And then we'll fight our way back up. Alright, so normally that way is to Sloth, and that way is to the upper area of the Nether, which is where we want to go for the humans. But there is an enhancement this way, which I did not get yet. Which, I don't want to forget about, so we might as well do it. Yeah, I just got 2 heals off killing those. We're just gonna run through here. The enhancement we want's down here, so. Yeah, I thought it'd be too far. Dang it. Dang it. There's the guy we want. Alright. So this is a challenge area for sure. We might just run through and get the items just in case we die. I don't really care about the 200 souls. Hey, yeah, you're facing 2 of these brood mothers.
You're not the only luminous being. Another plate. Good. All this fumbling in the dark pays off in some bloodshed. You're not well, mistress.
There we go, Juggernaut. Oh, we do want... I think we want... No, Juggernaut is physical damage. I don't think that's going to be part of our build this time, but... Oh, damn it. Killed one of them, but the other one got me. Yeah, I don't really care about the souls. I think we got the items we want out of that, so that's good enough for me for now. Am I good at games on PC? It depends on the game. There's definitely some games I like to play on PC. Lately, it's been a lot of Sea of Thieves. Oh, I don't even know why I went back to fight this guy. I think we're going to race back through here because we might die a couple times up this way, and it's really not worth fighting through these guys that we've already killed once before. So this is the area we wanted to get up to here. We got all the items in this part, but the upper part is up here where there's a couple of humans. Oh shit. There's a guy behind me trying to get me. Follow me up through here, buddy. Alright, so this is the area where there's humans and respites. I think we'll go down this way no wait, this way first. That's where we came out of, right? Yeah, up this way first. That just leads back down that way. Alright, let's take care of this tunnel. I think we already got the item back here, to be honest. Well, no, it was a dude here. We got the item. There was a dude here that fell off that would have dropped a fragment, so we cheated ourselves out of a fragment here. That's okay. That's where we died last time. You can see there's 2 soul lurchers there. When originally we came back through here, because we got taken by the giant spider to this area, we died. We were such low level then. We're a bit higher level now, but still. Yeah, I almost died there again. Gotta be careful not to fall down these holes, because they'll just make us have to climb back up, basically. Gotta heal out of that. Ooh. Nice chunk of souls, too. Alright, so that just leads back down to where we were, which is towards the boss room. This is an area we want to explore next. That leads up to another human respite. We want to go this way first, I think. So I think there's another human this way. Oh, no, the respite's up this way, maybe. I don't remember. Okay, there's 3 ways to go. Came from that way. Wait. Yeah. We came from that way up there. There is a way to go down here. And... oh, there's an item right here. So... 1, 2, and 3. Let's go with 3 first. We'll work our way back. I hear an item nearby. Oh, there it is. Okay, that leads back down to somewhere we don't want to go. Check it out, there's gunfire games. Okay. Fortification shop. Alright, so I think there's a human up this way. There's also a big dude, or a medium dude we gotta fight, I think. Alright, keep an eye out. Alright.
What do you want?
Yeah, there is a human here.
Please.
Alright, so that's one human. I think that makes 14 for us. We need one more to get thing. Alright, we got our dodge game on for the most part. Wasn't too bad. Some decent items up here. Yeah, I don't think you can do anything with that. It's kind of precarious hanging police car. I like it. How difficult do you think the Crucible will be on Apocalyptic? Pretty tough. That you're gonna have to have the right kind of build and definitely be statted up for Crucible on Apocalyptic, I'm guessing. From what we've seen of leaks and stuff like that, it could be pretty tough. I knew there was an item or something up here. Medium Lurcher Cluster. Alright, we could just fall back down through here. Because that's just right by the Gunfire Games logo. The other drop down was... I don't think there's anything flammable there, but I thought I'd check something here really quick. Up, what you doing? So yeah, I just want to see what this led to if we drop down here. Okay, just lead us by the Gunfire Games logo again. Alright, so that was tunnel number 3. Yeah. That's number 1. We'll go check out number 1 last. That was 3. We went down that way. Let's go check out 2. Nice dodge game there. Do have to watch my health. We did take a hit there. Not sure where that leads back down to. Don't want to find out. I think that just leads back down to the main area again. So I don't think we want to do that. I love you, Pop. Alright, so we got an item or something back that way. There's one more human. I think they're down this way. Oh, you see those spiders fall? That was kind of cool. Yeah, they fell from... We're actually going to fall back through here, I think, once we get the final respite up... Well, one of the respite upgrades up there. We'll fall back down through that hole and end up here. By this pile of bones and junk. It helps to break some of this stuff. Also keep an eye out on the ceiling for junk. Yeah, definitely some enemies this way. That camera lock on is tricky. Had to heal there. They got some good hits on me. Have to give it to them on that one. Alright. Getting closer. Whew. Yeah, at least we're getting some slivers going this way. That's handy dandy. I think there's a human just up here. We were on the other side of that. Oh, there's a human.
What?
That should be number 15 for us, I think. We'll go back to full thing here, upgrade our weapons, and see if we get that plus 30% health, which would be lovely. And there should be a Nephilim respite upgrade up here, I think. That was a respite upgrade, right? Let's double check. Yeah, 375 plus 150. That's for... Alright, I think that's everything. Got our human. Just gonna drop back through here. See, we're right by that pile of bones I was talking about. This is the other side of that area we were just looking over. Could drop down through there, see where that goes. Oh, right by Volgrim. How convenient. Alright. I think that's everything we wanted to get here. We got the 2 humans, we got the upgrades and some materials. We went that way and got items from the brood mothers. We beat one of the brood mothers. I don't care if we beat the other one.
What would you ask of this humble merchant? This will be fun for both of us. As you wish. Do make sure they scream.
You know what? I think the brood mothers stay dead if you kill them. So maybe we'll go kill the other brood mom since we're over here. Tell you what, we'll kill this brood mother. Yeah, only one of them still alive.
You're no match for me.
There we go. There we go. Ah, there was a sliver. That's something. Alright, now we can say we killed them all. What enhancements are you going to balance this time? I'm going to go for an Arcane build this time. I had a really awesome Stasis build last time where I had things that gave me a bunch of Wrath back, and then I would use my Stasis shield to keep getting from getting damaged. Let's see what we got here. So my favorite build so far was my other game, where I had Rage, which gives you Wrath back when killing. I put that on an off weapon. Then there's another one which we don't have yet that gives you Wrath back every hit. That I used on my Stasis edge weapon, so that as we were in Stasis shield mode, so we couldn't take damage because we were shielded, we were getting Wrath back per hit from that weapon. And we got more Wrath back because of this enhancement. Let me look at my enhancement list. I'll tell you for sure. So, oh, Azazel. We haven't got Azazel yet because that's in... Yeah, you got it, Azazel. So we got more Wrath back, and we got Wrath back per hit, which just fed our Stasis shield so it lasted longer as we were doing damage. But then the other key to it is a fully focused Fafnir. Not just for the damage output, but for the melee damage reflection. When you fully balance that, as guys are hitting you while you're shielded with your Stasis shield, 100% of the melee damage is getting reflected back to them, so they're killing themselves anyway. So it is a murderous build. I already did it once, so that's why I'm not doing it with this one. But it's probably my favorite build. And yeah, so anything that enhances your Wrath back, Azazel and Rage, and then the Fafnir. Those are the three key ones for the Stasis build. You can add on whatever else you want to it, whether it's more Arcane, whether it's Juggernaut. I think I had a fully focused Fortifier. Another great thing to do that people don't think about is the Fortune enhancement, which I don't have here yet. But Fortune increases, as a passive ability, increases the potency of consumables by 30%. That includes Strength Shard. So Strength Shard will give you 30% more damage anyway. And if you use the if you have Fortune on any weapon, its passive ability will give you an extra 30%. So that's 60% more damage every time you use a Strength Shard, which is awesome. So Fortune is another good one. We're not going to be using that this build. This build I'm going for more of an Arcane build, so I'm going to do a full Azazel for the Wrath, a full Rage, fully balanced Rage for the Wrath abilities, and then I think I'm going to do some Havoc stuff. So I think I'm going to go with Chaos, which gives you 50% more Havoc duration. And I think I'm going to do Enoch, which gives you Havoc per minute as a passive. That's iffy, though. Enoch will probably be the last one I balance just to make sure. I could go Obscurus, which gives you the evade window thing, but also Havoc generated with your weapon is more. But unfortunately, I think it's not. The patch didn't. The patch to make it 80% instead of 20%. Havoc generated with the weapon hasn't been patched into Xbox yet. It only reached PS4 and PC for whatever reason. So I might not do Obscurus. But the other main one I'm going to do for sure is Shade, which I think is going to be the next one I balance. I'm at a +3 here already. I'm going to fully balance Shade. I've already balanced Rage. So it'll be Shade, Rage, Azazel for sure. Those are the first three I'm going to balance. Then probably Enoch and Chaos for the Havoc stuff. Because if I'm going with an Arcane build, I'm going to switch back. I'm going to respec to an Arcane build. Right now I'm on a Strength build. If I respec to an Arcane build, I'll want all that stuff to support higher Arcane. So this is going to be a mainly Arcane build, I think. If you are going for Arcane builds, don't forget the Shade. Yes, exactly. Shade will definitely be the one I balance next. I was already working on it. I could balance it now if I beat another Chosen. I don't have a Chosen. I don't have an essence of a Chosen yet. I got one already to balance the Rage. I beat Flame Warden in the Hollows. I think I'll go beat the Tomb Keeper in the Bonelands, because I can't get to any other Chosen with the abilities I have next. Oh, that's why you're waiting for the Crucible so badly. This is what mistake I did on my second run. I thought to upgrade my Rage to +5. Oh, okay, you forgot to upgrade it to +5. Yeah, hopefully Crucible fixes that, because you'll be able to get enough to enhance or balance other enhancements. So we have the Angelics to balance Shade right now. I just don't have the Essence. So I am going to have to go after the Tomb Keeper in the Bonelands, which we will probably do now, actually, because we did everything we needed to do here. Well, I love the way these guys look before they transform. They look like little monks praying or something. I love when they're all folded up. Like, kind of like their cocoons look like, but, you know, uncocooned. I really love the way they look. Alright. Let's get to Vulgrim and get out of here. Hey, Spideys. Not sure how I aggroed everybody, but okay. They was waiting for me. Hey, a sliver. I'll take it. Full grown. Look at a big dude down the hall there waiting for me.
What would you... This will... As you wish.
Alright, so
Do
we
make sure
should
they
actually
scream,
warp
horseman.
to Uthane, I think, first. So let me just double check. We got the 2 humans. We got the respite upgrade. We got the chunk in northeast Haven. So yeah, there is a chunk, and oh, we need. Oh shit! No, we need one more human, I think, in Bonelands before we can get the. We'll double check. I'm gonna go to Ulfin right now and see if he'll give me the Rider's Mercy upgrade. But I think we need one more human in the Bonelands before we hit 15. Actually. Do you think Obscurus +5 a waste at the moment? On Xbox it is, because you don't get the full 80%. The dodge window, evade invincibility window, plus 25% isn't bad. But Havoc generated per weapon. Once the Crucible opens, I think there's some armor that makes Havoc even better. If you get that and you go for a Havoc build, I'd say Obscurus is worth it, but otherwise, not really. Unless you really need the evade window. So let's see if he gives us Rider's Mercy. No, he didn't. So we do need one more human.
Aiming to lay down a mighty herd, are
We
we?
do need one more human. Oh wait, no, I don't want to upgrade salvation shit. This is what I want to upgrade.
Some of my best.
And we want to go plus 10, I'm pretty sure. Because for our Arcane build this time, I think I want to go full flame. So we're gonna
Anything
do
that
plus
was
10
possible,
on this.
But now, you're even deadlier.
I really got to think of what I want to upgrade next. See, we didn't really use Lance a lot last time. Mallet will come in handy for our armored dudes, though, so I think we should start upgrading that. I really need to get what I can in fragment territory, though. So tough to choose.
What beautiful havoc kill. Some of my best work.
Alright, well we got plus 10 chains, so that's good. Yeah. Wait, on PC it's 80%. PC and PS4, that's one of the patches they updated damage. No, I'm sorry. They updated Havoc generated with weapon from 20% to 80% with Obscurus, which means you can get Havoc a lot faster. I guess they felt people complained that it didn't really help that much because it took forever for Havoc to generate again, even with Obscurus. I think they could have went like 50%. 80% seems high, but hey, that's what they did. I'm not gonna complain.
All right, let's see what I can do for you.
So, Shade, I want to fully upgrade, but we don't have the essence yet, so we're gonna wait
Interesting.
on that.
Bests and blessings to you.
And we do need one more human, so in that case, what was I gonna do? I was gonna see what crystals we had. So I want to save these 3 because that equals 12,000, which is enough to buy Angelics and Demonics after the next sin we beat, which is Gluttony. So I'll have enough for sure with these 3 to buy out Vulgrim after he gets another supply in, so I can shatter everything else. We're saving these for upgrades later, and you can also level up in the middle of a boss fight with these, which heals you. So you can use it as a stealth heal. So that's why I save those for the stealth heal ability if we need it, and for just leveling up later in the game when it's a lot more expensive. Right now it is getting expensive, but it's not like fully
What would you like? This
expensive.
will be fun for both of
Yeah,
us.
it's like 10 G's now per level. Just a lot, but
As you wish.
I want to wait till like 45 until I start using those. We're gonna switch to an Arcane build here very soon.
Please take your
Not
time.
quite yet, but very soon. Alright. How you doing, babe? So now we're going to go take on Bonelands. There's a tomb, or we're going to try to get the Tomb Keeper and clear out that area so we'll be able to upgrade Shade fully. There's a chunk over there that we technically can't get yet because we don't have stasis, but I think I know a way to cheat and get it. By using Havoc to get through the swamp, but we'll see. I really should get 2 more heals before I go over here, but whatever. If we die, we die. It's not hard to get back to. So yeah, I want to go do this area here. Hey, we got a heal. I'll take it. Take it to the bank and cash it. Oh, did it? Top one? Oh, good idea. So there's a chunk around that corner of the lava, or of the poison, but I don't think we can get to it, so that way. But I think I know another way we might be able to get to where the chunk is. Oh, we got 4 heals now. We're good. We are good. Alright, let's go fight this guy. Alright. That was a little tougher than I wanted to be, but I was kind of flailing with the camera there. Alright, there's 2 bigger guys in here, which Could be a pain in the butt. We'll see. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad. I liked kind of keeping him stuck on this track so he couldn't keep going around me. I believe if you stasis hollow in the water before they come out of the water, you block them and they can't. Yeah, I don't have stasis yet, that's the problem. I really should have stasis if I go over this way, but I'm kind of going up here a little early. See if this guy will follow me up here. Oh, he got me. Fuck. Yes, they can two-hit me pretty easy. Alright. I gotta watch my health. And I could have Wrath. I really should use my Wrath more. I need to start relying on that, especially when I go to an Arcane build. Because my Wrath will start melting dudes with higher Arcane. So... Come on. Takes forever to load. Yep, I knew it was going to load there. I want to save my Havoc, if not for the Tomb Keeper, but to try to get the chunk. How many Havoc shards do we have? If any. We have 4. That's a possibility too. You can always use a Havoc shard. I'm gonna go this way. Raid those guys because we really just want to get past this guy. And I totally missed the dodge there. Alright. That guy really pissed me off. Alright, Angel. Ah, oh, fuck. Didn't watch my health again. Did not watch my health. Alright. Need to concentrate. There's a Griffin I gotta get through, 2 of those guys. Tombkeeper. There's a lot of big dudes this way. It is gonna be tough. Yeah, they can be. Some of their moves, they charge up slow, and then some of them are like insta hit. So they are a bit tricky. I will definitely agree with you there. God damn it. The screen slows down just enough so I can't. Okay. God damn it. Alright. I'm having a tough time with these guys, man. I can't imagine these guys in Crucible. I know, dude. Seriously. Sometimes, there is one thing. Sometimes that's what I should do. That's what I'm doing wrong. I'm forgetting about my sword counter. Sometimes the flame counter pushes you back if you do anything but a front dodge, and sometimes that's not good, sometimes it is. So sometimes you want to use that to push yourself back to get out of harm's way so you can heal and stuff, but for me it kind of breaks the combat when I get pushed away from the flame counter, so I need to use my sword counter in those regards. That's what I keep doing wrong. I should be sword countering instead of flame countering. That way I could stay on them and try to stun lock them a bit. Hold on, let me take these guys out. Oh shit. Yeah, that was a good fight. That was a good fight. That's why Storm Hollow's forward perfect dodge is so underrated. Oh, really? Storm Hollows. If I didn't have a plus 10 fire right now, I'd be using Storm Hollow, actually. Alright. Alright, that's one guy down. Oh, whoa! His uppercut got me. Fuck. Does it break your combat, the storm counter? I think I may plus 10 the lance and the storm lance. Because when I do my arcane build, that'll be nice. I think I'll plus 10 the storm lance and plus 10 the mallet and the chains. Those will be my 3. I already got the chains plus 10. But thank you for the advice on that. I wasn't quite sure which way I wanted to go. Normally I'd plus 10 the whip, but right now the whip doesn't even matter. We're using the sword. Because of the counterattack is strength based and we have a strength build right now. So this 100% extra damage from strength is helping in my sword counter, which I need to use more now that I think about it. See, the knockdown on the sword is great. Doesn't knock down the bigger dudes, but the knockdown is great. Alright, let's use a small healing shard for that. I think we'll use flame on this guy. We don't have to kill this guy technically. We already got the items over here, but I need to practice. Couldn't see there. God damn, I could not see. I was just like flailing around. I do not like fighting him in that corner, that is for sure. So I'm going to save my flame count as a counter for when he teleports. I'll Other than that, I'll just not get stuck in a corner. I don't think I was doing good otherwise. I mean, I remember this area being tough, but damn. I must have come back here on my other game when, well, one, it was story mode, so it was easier, and the other, I was much more OP. I think I used stasis to get through a lot of this with the stasis shield. He died from the poison. That's funny. He died from the poison. There we go. That was a good fight. They make the weirdest noises. They make the weirdest noises. Got him. I don't really like where that left my heal situation, but it is what it is, right? Oh. Ooh, we got some heals off of that. We got a heal off of that. That's nice. Alright. Anything else up here that we forgot? Excuse me. Bubbly soda. Gotta love it. Ooh, the griffin. That's right. Let's pop our wrath shard, refill our wrath. That was a fun fight. Actually, that was not too bad at all. Didn't even need the wrath. Wow, we got 15 Gs? I should maybe go back, talk to Bulgrim. This guy might be fun. come on over this way, buddy. Interrupts. I love the interrupt of the frickin'. I forgot these guys' armor. Knockdown. Look at that. Brutal combo. Piece of adamantine. That is nice. So, you see that area over there? That's the other side of Lust's cargo ship. The chunk is on that other side of the building. So, I might try to cheat and get to the chunk if we can't figure out a way to do it from over here. I know you're supposed to have the stasis ability to really get it, but we don't have that yet. Actually, I want to do fighting with the lance. Oh, that forward lance. You're right. Forward lance is nice. There, we gotta heal off that guy from using the lance. Yeah, the forward lance does kind of like an electric uppercut. And yeah, it doesn't raise you in the air though, like most of the uppercuts do. So you don't have that trouble of trying to get back down. You're right. So there's a human up here, and there's a chosen up there, which I'm reluctant to fight, but we do need the upgrade or essence of a chosen off of him in order to fully upgrade one of our enhancements. So one of the ways to get the chunk might be to cheat and get to there, and then to cheat and get over to the chunk. Don't want to risk that yet, because the poison can insta-kill you if you're not careful. Is there anybody else left alive over here? Oh, this guy. Alright, we're doing pretty good here, though. Once we knock this guy down from up there, even if we die, we can get back up to the chosen guy pretty easily. So yeah, this leads up to the chunk. We don't have the ability to do that, but I think I might be able to get around it. But let's concentrate one thing at a time here. I thought you could open this gate. I guess I remembered incorrectly. Yeah, there's no way to cheat your way up this shaft, that's for sure. I was hoping you could, like, once you get up, I was hoping once you get up there, you could, like, float around and cheat your way up there, but it does not look like it would be possible. Okay. There we go. Wow.
Yep.
That's schmexy.
Yeah, it works right there.
Ah. Large Lurcher cache. Yeah, so on the other side of this wall is the thing to the chunk, but... Oh, I was trying to see if you could skate around that wall. Yeah, I just don't even think you could grab the ledge, because if you look, the ledge there is just lower than the ledge there, so even if you could sneak under that way, there's no way you could turn around and grab that. So they made it pretty difficult to cheat there. That is for sure. If you can get on the roof now, I didn't think about that. If you could get, what just hit me? Oh. Oh, damn it. Well, there goes my chances of getting up on the roof. Because the stupid bug's below me. I was going to say, if you can get on the roof up here. Oh, that almost worked. Hey, you can almost catch that ledge. What about this one? What? What do you own, my lord? About? Who's that? Oh, wow, that's old. Prom night old. Yeah. Oh, my feet's just catching the edge there. Oh well. So yeah, I was thinking if we get on the roof, we could get to the other side where that chunk is, but they have it pretty blocked off. Alright. Well, we will worry about the chunk later, since we still gotta do this part. Careful there, buddy. You're kind of going over in the poison there. There we go. That's where we want you. Alright. There's a human in here. There's a couple enemies, I think. Now we should try to get a heal off of one of them. With our lance. There's a human.
Must I?
That should give us 15, which should give us our full Nephilim respite. Which we might want to get before we fight this guy, now that I think about it. This guy comes alive regardless. Come at me, bro. Come on. Yeah, I was hoping he'd give me a heal. Alright, so we got the human, we got that. Oh, there's an item here. Alright. We could go back and talk to Volgar before we fight this guy, just to turn these in. Probably the smart thing to do. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. I already died here a few times. Let's,
Mistress, it's another of the chosen. How can
yeah,
you tell? A void hangs around them. Can't you feel it? Unlike anything else, the absence of the Creator's hand.
The absence of the Creator's hand. Interesting. Alright. Let's go back to Volgar really quick. Oh, what was that? Oh, that guy. Oh, there's an item over there? I didn't think there was an item over there. Look at that. Is that new? I don't remember them. I remember going over there originally being like, oh, it's just instant death if you fall into the poison there. I didn't think there was anything worthwhile over there. I'm glad I looked over that way. Look at that. Small Lurcher cache. Alright. Let's go turn these huge amount of souls into Vulgrim. Oh shit, I aggro somebody. He's following me, mommy. Mom. Mommy. Alright. What do we got here? 5,000. Okay, we're gonna save the 10 and the 2 now. We can cash that in. We can cash all of that in. And we'll save these 2 for the 12,000 we need for the big purchase. Oh, holy fuck! We got 4 10,000s? Shit, son. That could set us up for the next few sets of Angelics. See how many bosses we gotta beat still. See, we've taken down, after Envy and Wrath at the beginning, we've taken down Sloth and Lust. So that still leaves 5 other sins times 12,000 that we're gonna need. So yeah, we should save those actually if we want to get all the Angelics off of Vulgrim after we beat the bosses. Dang, I didn't realize we found 4 $10,000 packs of souls. Look at, we got 27,000 right now just from cracking the other extra crystals we had. So yeah, I think I'll hold on to those just in case.
Good eating.
We will buy 1 health point for it's only 250. I don't think we want Leviathan at all in our build, so I'm not worried about that. So yeah, let's level up. Sadly, that's not even 3 levels, all those lurchers.
As you wish.
Hey, it's a level 40 though. Cool. Alright, now we can go fight the big Tomb Keeper dude. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. So, I think I'll use a strength shard on him. How many strength shards I got? 2 Undyings. Havoc. We have 3 strengths. Yeah, I'll use a strength shard on him. And then we have Havoc if we need it. What? These guys respawn every time? That's weird. I didn't know they came back every... They literally came back and we didn't die, so that's kind of weird. That they respawn every time. I wonder if that would be a way to get around to the chunk. No, the chunk's on totally the opposite side. Alright, let's go fight this big to-do dude. Alright, we want to pop a strength shard. We have our Havoc form if we need. That guy was He doesn't attack much. I mean, when he does attack, it hits really hard and it almost killed us, but he doesn't attack that much. I think we could have taken him just fine. And we only ate through a third of our strength shard. Sad. But, hey, now we can fully upgrade our shade. And we should also get the nice 30% extra health from Ulthane. I think, in that regard, guys, I'm going to end the stream after we upgrade here. Because what's next after that is just going down in the depths, and that would make for another good separate stream. So, once we do the depths and we take down Gluttony, we'll have Stasis Hollow. So after that, we'll definitely be doing a lot of backtracking because we'll have all the hollows, and we'll be able to basically go wherever we want after Gluttony. And then that will leave Wrath, Avarice, and Pride to take down. Oh yeah, I wanted to see if we get that chunk. Let's go do that. Let's go see if we can get the chunk first. So to get to the chunk, I really think we're gonna have to go. See, we didn't even have to use Havoc. That was nice. Get to the chunk, I think we're gonna have to go the other side of Lust. Which we could just warp there, but it'll be just as fast to walk there from here. Not worried about my 44 souls. Alright. Alright, we need to go this way actually to get to the chunk. Right. Yeah. This is where we need to go to get the chunk. Whoa. Come on. Come on, Fury. Alright. So the chunk is right there. I need to find the best spot to, like, try to get over there. Alright. We might die doing this, but... Got it. So that is how you get the chunk without having stasis ability. From Lust Cargo Hold. Yeah, there's a guy up here. So weird that you can he just drops in and dies. You get a few souls off of him. But yeah, that's how you get the chunk without having the stasis ability. Is use your havoc. Wreak some havoc. Now we can go back through this way and not die. Oh, cool, and you get the angelic up here too. So yeah, normally you can't get up here without stasis, but we bypassed it. How nice. I'll have to make a clip of that later. So it gets you the chunk before the depths, which may let you get to another plus 10. You guys are back again? Jesus Christ. Nobody likes you, bugs. Yeah, load. That was cool. I had no idea if that worked. I remember seeing the chunk across the way earlier and was like, hey, if we had flight, we could probably get that. And with Havoc form. So we were able to use Havoc form and get through the poison without dying. And get to the chunk.
Good eat this with as you wish. Ah, do make sure they scream. Good eating. Please take your time.
If we go back to Maker's Forge, we may be able to do some upgrading, but we should for sure have 15 as far as I can count humans, which should give us the big health boost, which we really need right now. Let me double check my list, but I think we did everything on it. Pretty much. Let's see here. Got chunk and human in Bonelands. We did that. We were able to cheat our way through the poison with Havoc form and get the chunk, and we got the human up there. Defeat the Chosen in the Bonelands. Did that. Balance Shade. We need to do that right now. Look at doing the hollows. Still iffy on whether I want to go return the sword to the hollows yet and go to Arcane build. But that's something we'll deal with next time. Get chunk in Northeast Haven. Did that. We upgraded our chains to a plus 10. Get Crossroads Human. There was a Crossroads Human behind a force wall. We got that. Get top. Get the 2 humans in the Nether at the top, the upper floor Nether area in Tangled Grotto. We did that. We got the Respite upgrade that was up there. And talked to Uthline for upgrades. So, yeah. We did everything on our list for today to prepare for the depths. Alright, Uthline, give me some good news here, buddy.
You're full of surprises, horseman.
Yes.
Saving so
Got
many
it.
of these simians.
15 humans.
You keep this up, and the humans may grow fond of you. As thanks, I can give you more power in that bauble.
More power in that bubble. I like their accent. It's almost Irish broke kind of thing. So that gives us all the humans that we could possibly get with the powers that we have. The only rest of the 5 humans is there's 3 humans in the depths and 2 humans in the scar. So those are the last 5 humans we need to get, which would give us plus 10% arcane and physical damage, which will be nice. Which is why I think we're gonna tackle Wrath first before we fight Avarice. Even if we finish out the Hollows area to get to Avarice, I think we'll tackle Wrath first. Get those humans, get that plus 10%, and then we'll decide. But we still gotta get through Gluttony, so Gluttony will definitely be next. Let's see what we do weapon upgrade wise. We're plus 10 there. We need 2 more slivers, 2 more slivers, 2 more slivers, and we could do this. We have pieces. Barbs of Scorn. Pieces. I mean, doing sword. We have the sword right now, so doing whip really doesn't help. We might go buy some slivers. How many do we need is the question. So 2, 4, 6 at least. 6 slivers. We'll see where that puts us. Alright, enhancements.
Let's see what that
Let's
can do.
fully upgrade Shade. Now that we just killed a Chosen, we have the essence of a Chosen we need
Some of my best work.
to fully upgrade, well, fully balance Shade. Now that brings us up to, that gives us that arcane damage we need for when we do the arcane build. Plus it reduces arcane damage for, there will be more magical dudes that we fight along the way here, so that defense will actually help a lot. Now, out of Shade, Obscurus, Marauder, Fafnir, and Fortifier, I don't think we're going to be upgrading any of these guys. The upgrades we want, Juggernauts, not even Juggernaut. The rest of the enhancements we want are actually in the Hollows and the Depths. So, yeah, we may end up tackling those areas next, just to get the enhancements we want to upgrade.
Interesting. Good luck to you, Fury.
Let me see how many crystals I got to see if we can buy some stuff. 4Gs. Yeah, alright. Should be able to get some slivers. We'll save the 40k for the rest of the game, for the angelics and demonics. But we'll use the 6Gs to get the slivers.
What
we
would you
need.
ask of this humble merchant? Take your time.
Show me your wares.
An excellent choice.
2, 3, 4,
An
5,
excellent choice.
6. At
As
least
you
it's
wish.
1200.
Farewell for now.
Alright, yeah, I wanted to show my Rider's Mercy. So, because we say 15 humans, now we got that plus 30% health. Look at it, upped our health to 573. And right now we can heal 375 plus 150, so that's 425, 525. And there's 2 more upgrades. Hold on, let me double check. There is 2 more upgrades. We got that one. There's one in the depths, an invigoration core, which will just give us another charge. And then there's one in the scar. But Bonelands, Festering Pool, Upper Floor Warehouse, we got that one. So we're gonna get another one in the. We're gonna get another rejuvenation core in the depths, and then one in the scar as well. So yeah, right now we're able to heal 525, and we have, with that plus 30%, 573. So we actually can't even heal our full health now. So we definitely don't want to upgrade health anymore until we get some more respites. Just to keep it even. But that jumped us up a lot in health. Totally worth saving the humans along the way. And that Wrath reward is going to help our Arcane build very nicely, so definitely worth it. So let's talk to him and upgrade. Let's spend some slivers. Let's go mallet first.
What beautiful havoc.
So it's
you'll
fragments
make with
next, so thought I bought enough slivers to go +3 on everything. That was weird. Did I buy the wrong thing? I should have more slivers. I thought I bought 6. What the hell? What the hell? It says I only have 4. Oh, I was, you know what? I need a lot more than shit. I need a lot more. Alright. Well, I might as well fragment. Spend my fragment things there. Cool thing is, now that we're in fragment territory, once we get through Avarice's area, there is a red-eyed dude that gives you fragments, and normally red-eyed dudes don't respawn after you kill them, but this one does. So not only does he respawn after you kill him, but he drops fragments every time, so you can just keep refighting him for fragments instead of spending money on them. So we will definitely take advantage of that once we get all these to +4 fragment level. I could buy 1 more sliver, but I don't have enough for 2 more slivers, so I didn't calculate that out right. I'm bad at math sometimes, but we're definitely going to save this for Angelics and Demonics later, so. So we'll just spend this 12,000 at Bulgrim, and I think we will call it here, because next we have to decide whether we want to go through the hollows or the depths next. And that all comes down to whether I want to ditch the sword and go back to the whip and switch over to an arcane build. Then I'll go for the hollows. Or if I just want to make it through the depths with the sword and stay on my strength build. Let me see how many Angelics I have. That might help determine. Alright, we got 7 Angelics. I'll have to see how many more Angelics are in the depths to see. Well, if we beat Gluttony, that'll give us 3 more that we can buy off Fulgrim. So that'll definitely give us enough Demonics. And if we find 2 more Angelics in the depths, then we can upgrade 1 more. We can balance 1 more enhancement. So that means we should at least go through the hollows to get those last 2 enhancements we want, so that we could upgrade 1 of them. So yeah, we're sitting on a chunk here. We definitely want to start getting some fragments so we can use this chunk that we got early. So I think we will do the hollows and switch to Arcane build next stream before we do the depths. Or we might do the depths enough just to get to Gluttony and then decide if we want to switch over. I'll have to think about that one. That's the big decision next, is to do the hollows and switch to an Arcane build, or stick with the strength build and the sword. Oh, it almost did it. So there's this trick speedrunners figured out where you can do sword. You can do whip combos with the sword. It sort of did it. You saw the whip come out there for a second. I don't know quite how they do it. I know you do backflip. It's a back dodge. And then the counter combo, then a regular hit. There you go. The whip came out for a second there. I don't know how you keep it up though. But what that does is it lets you... Yeah, there you go. It lets you do your area of attack whip moves, which will kill a lot more guys in front of you, but still give you the sword damage. So it's like you're doing the whip and the sword at the same time. And that's basically because they didn't program in the sword combos all the way, because they didn't expect you to hold on to the sword this long, to be honest, I guess. But the sword has some huge advantages at the beginning of the game. It's the only reason why I've been able to get through Apocalyptic difficulty easier this far, because of the awesome power of the sword. Because normally you're supposed to just grab the sword in the hollows and use it to unlock the doors in the hollows, and you get rid of it by unlocking the doors in the hollows, because it's just basically a puzzle piece. But it has a higher base damage than the sword, or a higher base damage than the whip. So your normal whip does base damage of 65. The sword's starting base damage is 100. So that's 35 more damage just to start off with. And then the other kicker of it is when you're dumping all your points into strength at the beginning and not arcane, because you need strength at the beginning, the sword's counterattack uses strength instead of arcane, whereas every other weapon in the game, including your whip, uses arcane for its counterattack. So as you're dumping all your points into strength, you're doing weak arcane counterattacks with any other weapon. By keeping the sword, all those points you're dumping into strength at the beginning are going into your counterattack with the sword. So it helps so much more at the beginning for counterattacks. Like if I go fight this guy up here. Oh, that'll go. That 419 counterattack, because it's putting that 100% strength boost. So normally right now I'd only do 100 damage a hit without that strength boost, but this will let me do 200 damage a hit because of that extra, and then double damage with the arcane counter, and because it's strength based because of the sword, it does 400 damage, actually 419, so that's even more than the double damage. So just for that fact, it is awesome to use at the beginning of the game. For the strength-based counterattack and the higher base damage. When you get your whip up to +5, or right now it's +6, now I'm doing 104% base damage Then the strength is giving it another 109. So now I've equaled the damage of the sword. So technically I could get rid of the sword because I'm more than equaling the damage of the base damage of the sword. Now that I've upgraded my whip enough, right at the beginning of the game, you definitely it takes you a while to get this far on the whip. So I could think about getting rid of the sword, but the problem is I lose that arcane counter. I would be switching back to arcane counter damage for my counter attack. By keeping the sword, I'm taking advantage of this plus 100% level 25 strength with my counter attacks. So that's the big difference there. So if I do get rid of the sword, I'll be relying on arcane for my counter attacks. But my whip attacks will now equal the basic attack of the sword. So this basic attack of the sword now equals my whip that I've gotten it to plus 6. But I'll lose that 400 damage on the arcane counter. And that's why I'd want to switch to an arcane-based build instead of a strength-based build if I do switch back to the whip. Hopefully that makes sense. But anyway, guys, that's going to do it for today. Let me pop these souls to Overgrown before I forget.
Farewell for now.
We've upgraded what we could. We're at level 40. We have... we could go up 7 more levels with just our luminous vestiges. But we're going to save those for potential healings mid-fight on bosses. Or at least until we get to like level 45-ish. When levels are stupid expensive. So, that's it, guys. Thank you all for stopping by. And thank you for all of the hosts and the follows. And check me out on Twitter. I'm Epic Stream Man there. Check me out on YouTube, Epic Stream Man there. Costs you nothing to follow and support. And I give back to everybody who supports me. So if you're a streamer yourself, let me know, man. I'm all about supporting people who support me. Or any other streamers I think that are cool. So I'm all about sharing the love, man. But thank you all again.